Jabari loves his baby boy. He just wants his mother, Sherri, to stop questioning his son's paternity. His girlfriend, Janiya, says she's positive the baby is his because she had a DNA test done when the baby was born. She just doesn't know where those results are. But Jabari says he was never swabbed nor had his blood drawn at the hospital, so he has no idea what she's talking about. Is there any chance that the baby's not Jabari's?
It's 100% Jabari's.
100%?
1,000%, a million
1,000%, a million percent?
Yes.
Why does Jabari have doubts?
Because of his mother. She's been implanting that same question in her head since even when I was pregnant. She's been implanting that in his head.
But you never, like, cheated on him or anything?
I cheated on him after I had my baby. 3 months after I had my son, I cheated on him. Not during my pregnancy, not before.
Yeah, but you
after.
can't change the DNA of a baby after you give birth, right?
I know.
All right, she says you're sneaky. Are you sneaky?
No.
You look sneaky.
I'm not. No, just because I'm just...
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, you got a little sneaky look to you, but that I could be wrung.
No, I'm just pretty.
So when she said, like, hey, this dude dropped her off, it looked like they were just out on a date.
Mm-hmm. Well, I had a conversation with her after that, which the young man even told her, hey, I'm just dropping her off. I was sloppy drunk that day. I went out with my best friend that day. And her brother ended up taking us home because who's gonna drive us? We can't drive, we're drunk.
Right.
And he went up to her and said, I'm just dropping her off.
You say that there was a DNA test done at the hospital, right?
Yes, sir.
And Jabari says, I don't remember that.
I secretly went behind and I asked the nurse, could she do it for me? Just for me, not for Jabari.
Right.
I wanted to do it. I asked her, could she do it? And she did. She came back and
How did she do it?
She went back and told me that she went into his test results or his blood and she compared their blood types together.
She did what?
She compared their blood types together.
How did she get his blood?
She went back on his file. So
yeah,
I don't know how that worked. I don't know how that worked, but that's what she told me.
Because I could have the same blood test as Jabari.
I know, but that's what she told me before I left the hospital.
Yeah,
she gave me those results.
She gave you bad info.
Yeah, basically, I don't know.
Yeah. So, you know, no DNA test was done now, right?
Yeah.
He's a good dad?
He's a great dad. He
seems like just off the tape, he seems like a really good young guy.
He's an amazing dad.
Yeah, that's good. Did Sherri ever threaten to fight you?
Yeah, she has.
That's kind of weird.
I know. I know.
It'd be like my father-in-law trying to fight me. Like,
yes, she has.
Sit down, old man.
Yeah, she's threatened me before.
Could you take her?
Huh? Without a doubt in my mind, there's never going to be a doubt in my mind.
Yeah, but it's never going to come to that, right?
Yeah, it's never going to come to that.
Yeah. I mean, you need her to keep her nose out of the biz.
Yes, I would really like her to just leave it alone and did it.
But you think this DNA test would probably cure a lot of the problems that you're having?
Yes, it would.
Well, let's meet your future mother-in-law. Sherri.
You're a liar. You're sneaking. You know it's not his kid. You know it. Janiya, come on, tell the truth. You taking advantage of my son because you know he's a good man. I raised him to be like to take responsibility of his.
Well, first of all, you're delusional. You need to mind your business. Your son is a grown man. He takes care of our household. He's a man. He has a job. Takes care of his family, his son. That's his son. Why do I have to lie? If I didn't want to be with your son, I don't have to be with your son. I don't have to be with nobody I don't want to. I'm grown myself. If your son don't want to be with me, he don't have to be with me either. But that's his child. And you, like I said, you need to mind your business. You're in 20-year-old business. You know how old you are? You're in 20-year-old business. This is none of your business. Your son is happy with me and happy with his family. And you just can't take that. You can't take that. You can't take that.
Janiya,
Sherri?
that is my son.
Okay.
I'm going to be in his business when it come down to this here.
Not with me.
You know what I'm saying?
Not with me.
Ain't nobody going to take advantage.
Well, let's bring out Jabari. I kind of solved the whole DNA thing at the hospital for you.
Okay.
She was under the impression that there was a DNA test, but you can't just look at a chart and say, oh, he's blood type O, and, you know, that means, no, it doesn't work like that. But You've been in a relationship with her for 4 years? Yeah, and how would you describe that?
It's a really good relationship. I've been happy. One of my best relationships, actually, honestly. You feel me? That's
Well,
why.
I mean, at 16, I can't imagine you had a ton under your belt. So, but she seems like she's in love with you and you're in love with her.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you feel about the little boy?
Oh, I love my little boy, man. It's the little smile he gives me every day. It makes everything worthwhile. I'm a little sunshine. Yeah. You feel me?
When you look at him, when you hold him, do you feel like he's your son?
Oh, for sure. You
Yeah.
feel me? And everything he do, you know what I'm saying? I get a little jumpy every time he come around. You feel me? Not in a bad way, but
Oh, yeah.
in a good way.
You've cheated on her before?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, listen, I'm not going to get hung up on that because when you're really young,
Yeah.
that stuff happens, man.
Yeah.
Right? But now you're not cheating anymore?
Oh yeah, nah.
She gave up cheating?
I hope so.
Did you?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did,
I've been
huh?
gave that up.
Yeah.
I hope he did too.
Yeah. Jabari, you came here and took a DNA test to find out if this little boy is yours. And the results of that DNA test, Jabari, is that you are not the father of
Boy, that is your baby. I didn't cheat on you. I was pregnant. I didn't cheat on you, baby. I promise.
This bitch, bro.
Jabari, this is your baby. I promise you, please. Jabari, please, baby, please. I didn't cheat on you before I got pregnant. I was living with you and your mama. Please, Jabari. Please, baby, please. Please, baby, please. I didn't cheat on you while I was pregnant. I got pregnant. I lived with you and your mama the entire time. I got pregnant. Please, baby, please. Please, baby, please. Please, baby, I didn't cheat on you, please. I didn't cheat on you when I was pregnant. I didn't.
I'm trying to be calm.
Baby, I did it. I promise. Jabari, I promise, please. Jabari, please. Jabari, please. Jabari, I didn't. No, Jabari, baby, I didn't cheat on you before I got pregnant. I wasn't pregnant. I was period when I was with you.
I don't hear that.
My period right after Jabari. No, get off me. No, get off me. Get off me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. No, I'm not talking to y'all. Get off me.
Ma'am, no.
No, get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Oh, yeah, get off of me. Get off of me. No, please move out my way. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. I can't. Jabari! Jabari! No! Get off!
I think I was as shocked as everybody in this audience because the way she talked and the way you are, I really thought that this result was going to come back that you were the father.
You and me both, Steve. You and me both.
Now, knowing that you're not the father, I can't imagine being 20 years old, thinking that you were dad, raising this child, and then you're not the father. Now, what do you think happens now?
I don't know. I can't even give you an answer right now, honestly. My head is everywhere right about now. I don't know. I feel like my time wasted.
I totally understand that.
I feel like my time wasted. Nigga been 3 jobs, wasted my teenage years to be a father, and for what? For what reason?
You think you stay with it, Janiya? I gotta imagine a really hard part is that you've developed a bond with the little boy.
Exactly. He got my name and everything, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I guess it was God's plan at this point, you know.
You were right. She took advantage of your son because he's a stand-up guy. He was taking care of the babies, working 3 jobs. What do you want to say to your son?
Son, no matter what. He's been in our life. He's been in our life. He's a part of us. No, he's a part of us. Just know he's a part of us, okay?
She's super upset. We're trying to calm her down just for the fact we just want her not to get crazy. Would you mind just talking to her so she can say what she wants?
Ain't nothing to talk about, bro.
I mean, we can go back. Yeah, I know there's nothing to talk about, but would you allow her just to say what she wants to, and then you could say whatever you want, and then we'll end it there? Would you do that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Mom, we're gonna just have you stay.
Let me up.
It's all right.
Watch out, that homie's get out my way.
He's right here. Jabari's right here.
Get out my way, don't touch me. I got going on, bitch. My bitch.
So, what you doing here?
I do these bitches here playing with me, Jabari. That's not your son. Bro.
Why are you lying to
Bro,
me?
I
Tell me the
see it.
truth.
Okay,
No,
listen.
no, don't come in here with no
Hold
camera,
on.
bro. I'm not being
Hold
on my camera, bro. Don't
That's
come in
fine.
here with no camera.
No camera.
Bro, don't
No
come in here with no
camera.
cameras, bro. Back
no
up.
camera.
What you talking about?
Okay,
I don't
listen.
have to lie about a bitch ass thing about no
This is a scientific report, okay?
bro.
And there's 0%
Bro,
probability.
that is a lie,
Not
bro.
1%. This is 0%.
Bro.
Why is this lying?
Bro, I don't have to
what I'm
lie about
saying.
no.
Why did-
Bro, I
you have
do
the chance,
exactly
right?
what
Can you
my
come out for
period.
one
Stop,
second?
G.
Listen.
Play with
Listen.
these people.
How am I playing with
Bro, you don't play
Listen.
with me, G.
No,
I
listen.
don't have to lie about no kid.
Listen.
I'm pissed.
First
Stop
of
playing
all,
with me.
look, stop. Listen.
I don't
First of
lie,
all,
Steve.
I thought that for sure this was going to come back to
Steve,
you.
he's
But
the
now
dad,
wait.
bro.
But wait a second. Listen to me. If you don't have faith in this, which
I don't have faith
okay,
in none of that.
so
I have
why
faith in
don't
what
you?
I see.
Why don't you go back home
And we
and
are.
hide-
And we gonna do it again and again
do a
and again.
DNA test?
What you talking about?
But the fact is, it's not going to change.
No.
I can't.
I didn't have
can't
sex
believe
with
you
nobody
if I'm
before I
seeing
got
this.
pregnant.
This is a fact. This is 100% science. This isn't disputable. This is taking saliva and saying there's none of you in that little boy. You can't
But Steve,
dispute.
how if I got pregnant right when I moved
not-
in
but
with
you
him
didn't
and I
get-
wasn't having sex with nobody in
But you
2022
didn't.
but him.
But you didn't
I
get
didn't have
pregnant
sex
by
with
him.
nobody.
But you didn't get pregnant by him.
I did. That's the
Okay.
person I was living with.
Okay.
Getting, I didn't have
Okay.
nobody pick me up in the house. No, I was sleeping where I was living with him and his
Listen,
mama.
listen. It's like arguing about whether there's Santa Claus, right? So you want to believe in this fairy
But we can
tale?
take that and I don't care. Because like I said, I've been with you for 4 years the whole time. I've been putting up with your family, your bitch ass mama all this time for what? And that's your baby. I wouldn't have had sex with nobody. Who was I going to have sex with anybody else before I met you?
So let me ask you something. If you took him to court, like say put him on child support, do you think you have any chance of winning?
What do I take him to court for?
Because he's not the father.
He is the dad. That's who I've been having sex with for the past 4 years. I left my ex before him.
I would listen. You know, if you want to give her the benefit of the doubt and go
Jabari,
home,
I'm not
get a
lying to
DNA
you, G.
test.
What do I have to lie to you for?
but because this doesn't match up.
Bro, that
this is
your,
science.
He look just like, bro.
This is science. If there's
Y'all
anything
play
that
with
we
that,
can do for
homies.
you, we'd be more than happy to help.
Jabari, I'm not lying to you about child, bro.
But this is not going to change, okay? This will not change. This is undisputable. This is a DNA test. None of him is in that little boy. That's a fact of science. She can keep saying she hasn't slept with somebody, but she didn't get pregnant by him. I tried to talk some sense. We're going to support him any way that we can. I even advised him, if you don't believe this test, which there's no reason not to, go back to your state, take another DNA test, but it's not going to change. It's not going to change. And unfortunately, you know, I think everybody thought that he was going to end up being the father. So it was shocking with the result, but that's what happened. And I have to say, looking back now on the show, the mom was right, that she saw a young man that was responsible, that's a good guy, that was going to take care of her and take care of the baby, and she ran with that. And I don't know why she thought she could come here and that there was going to be a different result. Maybe she deluded herself, but unfortunately, that young man in there is going to have to make tough decisions. And the mother, who becomes so emotionally bonded with this child, it's going to be tough for them. But we will help them in any way we can.